So here I am in front of my storage unit, and I am very convicted. The Lord has just changed my life and transformed me, and it's really awesome. It's really awesome. It's not just about being a medical missionary. No, it's about the Lord taking my life, saving me, and giving me an opportunity to serve Him. And don't get me wrong, it's not about works. Somebody mentioned to me not too long ago about works. You know what? We are saved by His grace. We're saved by His grace. And I have elected to dedicate my life to serving Him. So serving Him is, I mean, we're all called to serve Him. We're all called to be disciples. All of us. So it doesn't make any difference in what venue He places you. You can be a disciple in your own family. You can be a disciple at work. You can be a disciple as a missionary. It isn't about works. Please don't get that confused. You know, a lot of people see me and I have left the conventional, traditional world to serve Him. But that serving is as a disciple, because I love Him. And He's already bought me with a price. So there's no amount of work that I can do to pay back. I don't have to do any work. But I dedicate my life to Him because I love Him. And I can't see doing anything else. So with that said, I'm pulling everything out of this storage unit, and whoever comes by, whoever feels compelled, and if it blesses them, they're going to get a really good deal today. And it's not about, this has nothing to do, I'm not here to make money. I'm not here to try to get the best price. I am here because all of this stuff here, all of this stuff, as you see, be taken with me to heaven. You know, there's a lot of awesome stuff here. I'm selling my All-American canner. I'm selling, I mean, I got totes of stuff, right? A lot of stuff. But it doesn't do me any good. It's time to move forward. And so instead of having it sit in this storage unit, I really am praying that the people that come today will, out of the abundance of their heart, be blessed and offer what they think is a fair price, so that I can pass it on to continue to do the work of the kingdom. Everything that I own belongs to God. That's every red cent that I have. I don't know if you get that, but whatever you have in your life, you may have worked for, but God gave you the ability to work. God gave you the gift of the job. God has, you know, and if you don't see that, and I hope you do. So everything that I've had, and even though before I was saved, I worked very hard and saved money, and you know, I've got my little nest egg. That nest egg now belongs, all of it goes to Christ. Every last dime of what I have has gone into the kingdom, and will until the day I die, because it doesn't do me any good. You know, people bury their money in the earth. They put them in jugs. They put them in the bank. They put their money into stocks and bonds and gold and silver. All of that, my friends, is going to rust away, and you can't take it with you. He's coming back soon. So we do need things to live. And I'm really happy about being able to pass this on to people. What has blessed me will now bless other people. But it's just time for me to fully consecrate everything in my life to the Lord and His work. So I'm really praying that the hearts will be open today, and that's what I'm really hoping. I'm like, Lord, prepare the hearts of those who are coming so that they can be blessed, but they can see that there are people out there that are willing to give it all, and what that looks like. People need to see that. So I didn't even put my sign out yet, and I've got this pile here with 2 deer heads and some great, awesome people. I said $200 for the deer heads and all of this, and they said $250. So all of that is going for God's work. It's not mine. It doesn't go in my pocket. It goes for the Lord. So it'll be exciting, because then I can buy some more books to distribute, and I gotta get my books out. But this is really awesome. People are just very kind and very generous, and I hope they see the work that God needs us to do. This is really important, because He is coming back. So, all right. So this is just, the sign is still in there. Look at that. The sign is still in my car. I haven't even gotten it out yet. So I'm finally going to put the sign out. There's so many people that have been stopping in, and I was my testimony. Some people were kind of overhearing, and I've got some material out, and the one couple, and they're buying a lot. They bought my canner, my dehydrator, a lot of stuff, right? And again, everything goes to the Lord. But you see that white truck over there that's leaving? that was the guy who owns the storage unit. And he says, oh, we haven't been able to keep track of you because I moved so much. And you have a bill. I'm like, okay, the bill is $540. And I was like, oh, all this is supposed to go for God's work. And now I'm like, okay, Lord, $540, all right? So, of course, I haven't made $540 because I'm giving everything away at a really, really good price. So people will be blessed. But the Lord will have to make it up. So, so I'm putting the sign up. And who knows, maybe someone will be moved and they will just say, you know what you're doing here for God's kingdom is awesome. And we want to make a donation to the Lord. So you never know. You never know. But I'm going to put the sign up, and I didn't even open the doors, and people are coming in, so it's all good. It's all good. And you know what? This is the thing. Again, I keep saying the Lord owns everything. So, until you get to that place in your walk, I'm not saying you have to get rid of everything like I am, but the point is, are you coveting anything in your life? This is really important. Are you coveting anything in your life? Which means, is there anything in your life that you just say, I can't get rid of it, I can't get rid of it. No. Well, then you have a problem. Then you have a problem. Because that's what this is all about. It is about understanding that what you have belongs to the Lord. What you have, you should not covet. What you have, you should be able to say, you know what, take it. And not even at a price. Just be able to have them take it. Because you want to do what the Lord wants you to do, and that is to be generous. All right, back to the storage unit. Well, I keep pulling stuff out, but that's my personal stuff. I think I'm going to have to get a smaller unit. So the last thing that just sold right now is the generator. People have really gotten some really good deals, and I'm glad. I'm really glad it's blessing people. I'm really glad that it's blessing people, and I'm handing out a lot of material. The guys from church came over here, and we prayed together. And you know, I made sure to pray in front of people because they need to see. You know, God needs to be glorified, and I really believe He was glorified today. All right. Oh, what a day. What an awesome day. It feels good to give, and it feels good to be generous. And all the money that I make is going to go into a fund to help people come out to our center who can't afford it. We're still working on the president. I'm really praying that we're going to be able to do some of our sessions, all of our sessions, by donation only. Will people give out of the abundance of their heart? And you know, Jesus never charged for His service, and we're really praying. But in the meantime, everything that I'm making here will go to help pay for people to get treatment, which is more important than me putting that into my pocket and doing what with it, right? All right. So I hope this inspired somebody. It's not worth it right now to covet anything. Anything. All right. God bless. So the end of the day, and I got to tell you the story. I was just ready to pull out, and there was a young woman who just came, and she said, "Oh, I just texted you. I was looking for one of those canners. I had a Presto canner." And I know, like, I looked at the new ones, and you know, they're really expensive. It's just ridiculous what people charge now for these items. So she came, and I pulled out the canner. I said, "Everything's there. All you need is a rack." And she says, "Well, how much?" And I said, whatever's on your heart." And she's like, she said, "Well, I don't know." And I said, "I'll tell you what, whatever you feel comfortable with, whatever the Lord is leading you, because the Lord knows your heart, so you offer what you feel is right in your heart." And she's thinking, and she's like, $130? Wow. Out of all the people that came today, that young woman had the most generous heart. She offered what was on her heart that the Lord, I mean, that's generosity. This canner wasn't worth $130, you know, I mean, maybe a little more than 30, but, and I looked at her and I said, yeah, you have a good heart. You have a generous heart. And she smiled and she says, well, I'm a preacher's daughter. I said, well, your dad raised you right, and you know the Lord. So, oh, that just got me to the core. That just got me to the core. So that's generosity. And she got it for 30 bucks. So God rewarded her. On that note, all this stuff is for free. Yeah, I learned a lot of good lessons today. And what was on people's hearts truly spoke to me. In good ways and not such good ways. But it's all lessons well worth.